Hey guys, the topic I want to talk about today is coronavirus. It's affecting everyone. It's affecting me as well, particularly me because my mom has lupus. That's an autoimmune disease where basically the white blood cells, instead of attacking whatever's making her sick, like the cold or the flu, they'll actually attack her cells. So a disease like this can be particularly dangerous for her. She's considered at a high risk person. So for me, I've been in quarantine now for about a little bit over a month, about 5 weeks. Anyway, I want to talk about coronavirus and how pandemics begin and how we can kind of slow them down. Basically, a pandemic is a disease or a virus that spreads really quickly, and we have little to no way to deal with it. There's been a few in our past, and they all result in lots of deaths. It's a very serious thing. The pandemic we're dealing with now, COVID-19, is also very serious, but we can slow it down at least. The way we do that is we stay in quarantine. We limit our exposure to people. We wash our hands if we do have to go. I mean, obviously, we do have to go get our groceries, and there's good ways to do that as well. You can do the online pickup situation and just let your groceries air out because there are people handling your groceries as well. So there are smart ways to do that, but no matter what, if you do have some exposure with people, it's important that we use our hand sanitizer, or we are if we have them available, have our masks, because this virus is transmitted through droplets in the air. So it is airborne. It's not airborne in nature. It's through liquids, but the liquids become airborne when people sneeze. Or even walking around and they're on their clothes. So this virus is very dangerous. It spreads very quickly. And yeah, so we have to be wise about how we proceed to curb the speed of the virus. So basically, pandemics, they have two outcomes, and each outcome is determined by how it begins. So you have the fast pandemic, which is horrible, and it results in lots of people dying, and it's happened in our past. And basically what happens in a fast pandemic is that our resources are put to the test so hard that the society at some point will have to make hard decisions, basically, who lives and who dies. And we have actually started doing that in some areas of the world with COVID-19. I think I even heard something about it in Michigan in the United States. So that's what a fast pandemic looks like. And to expand upon that, actually, as a fast pandemic goes, healthcare workers are going to get infected. So not only are your resources getting depleted because of how many people are coming into the hospital and how little space we have, not only that, but now you're losing a lot of your healthcare workers as well. And so it's a really bad thing. We want to avoid a fast pandemic at all costs. And the second would be the slow pandemic. Alternatively, this is the ideal pandemic. Obviously, basically what we do is we limit our exposure, like I said earlier. We utilize things like hand sanitizer. We wear our masks, and we basically ride it out. It's not fun. It's certainly not fun, but it is what it is. And as a society, if we want to move past this and we want to limit the amount of people that die from this, it's what we have to do, unfortunately. So it's hard to say when it's going to be over. I know DeSantis, Florida DeSantis, he just he dropped the stay-at-home order and open beaches and stuff like that. So I think it was a little bit premature. My mom has lupus. I'm going to continue quarantining for a while, probably until I see how this plays out, because I'm reading things online about a possible second wave of the virus, and uh, I hope you guys stay safe. Um, Remember just to utilize your hand sanitizers and your masks, and you definitely continue that social distancing. Anyways, my name's Cody. Thank you for your time.